Good morning. This is Monday morning, October the 27th. I have a little frog in my throat, but these are all the projects that we did at the Make It Go Round at Craft Acropolis. May Made It is the store and her channels everywhere. That's what she goes by. You can see it back here. May Made It. This was a gift from them. It has our name tag and a coin of what year we attended the event. And they give those every time you go. Not the base, but you have a name tag, a different one every year. And well, probably twice a year, because they do this event twice a year in May and in October. And so anyway, let me show you what we did. This is called a Christmas cracker, and it's just a piece of paper cut, and you put these strings around it and draw them up, and it forms this Christmas. And this is not a working Christmas cracker. This is very popular over across the pond, and you pull them apart, a real one, and they spray out confetti and things. So anyway, but these are usually each place setting at a table for everybody to have one. But that's what it's called. It looks like just a piece of Christmas candy. So you could look at it that way too. Now this is something I haven't ever made before, but this is supposed to look like a shirt. And I don't know that I accomplished that myself, but this tie should be up here where you can see it. See if I can make it a little bit nicer, but anyway, you can put buttons down here and it would look like, it's supposed to look kind of like a man's shirt, and it's supposed to be a little goodie box. It's a cup, kind of a solo cup kind of thing, and we just cut the rim off the top and cut on each side and formed it like that. And then this is supposed to look like a little bow tie, and you put your treats in there. And this is another little treat box. It's just a piece of paper that you fold in all different directions, corner to corner to corner to corner, and keep going. And then it folds all up, and you use a piece of twine. The tips of my paper is not very pretty because I had to refold it a couple of times. But this paper is not a real heavyweight. See that? That doesn't look very nice, but anyway, that's how it works. It just folds together like this to form the pyramid shape, and it's another candy box. And this is just pipe cleaners. There's 3 of them that you wind around a pencil, and then you use the 4th one to run it through all of the pipe cleaners. You see that? And then you just tie it together. It forms a little wreath. Put your little bow on there. You can add other little sequins or something around there to make it look if you put little red sequins on there, look like holly berries. Anyway, that's a little tree ornament if you'd like. This is a little treat box also, or chapstick, a lipstick, something small would go in here and give it as a little gift. It's not embellished, but I would embellish it more if I was going to give it as a gift. This is just a snowflake that we made out of vellum paper. Again, it was a lot of origami type projects, but I would probably put something in the middle, and then you could put a hole in that and make that a tree ornament if you wanted to. This is really clever. These have been around a long time. This I haven't attached yet, but I think I'm going to put that there. But this is just real cute, very simple project. Let me see if I can loosen up that baker's thread and get that off of there. So all this is a little pocket. You see that? Just a little pocket that you cut it. Let's see, that's probably 4 inches. So I cut it 8 inches long, and that's probably 2.5 inches maybe, and then you add another 1/4 of an inch on each side, so maybe 3 by 8, and then you just glue it together, and you put this piece of ribbon down, and it holds a gift card. This is just a white piece of paper, but you could put your saying on here, you know, Merry Christmas, Happy Birthday. You don't have to use Christmas paper, but when you push this in, it pushes that ribbon all the way down, and then you just pull it up, and your gift card is there. So very nice, easy little gift, fast. So if you have a lot of office people that you'd like to give a little gift card, the mailman, I worked on Tinker, so I would give a gift card sometimes to the gate, the person at the gate, because you know they got to stand out there all day. And I appreciate them making sure that no people that we didn't want on base were on base. You know, we want to be safe, so I appreciated their hard work. So I would give at Christmas time, I would get Starbucks or Chick-fil-A or McDonald's, any kind of gift card, and put it in that and give that to them as I was going through the gate. This is another very quick idea. This is a small composition book, as you can see, and all we did was cover it. Just cover it. So this again can be used for any holiday gift, any event really. Just thinking of you, small gift, anything. Very, very good. And this right here is really cute. This is probably my favorite. Again, we only used 1 sheet of paper and then some designer paper. Not very much at all. But it holds Kleenex and cough drops. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, if you know somebody that's not feeling well and you just want to cheer them up a little bit, put this together. This again is a Christmas paper, but it does not have to be Christmas paper. I'm going to be making some more of these, and you just decorate it and tell them, you know, thinking of you, or get well soon, or something clever on there. You can write on the back. You can write them a little note, but very fun. That's probably my favorite. Now this is just a box, is all it is, but it fits inside like that. So this is how it opens. It'll hold something pretty good size. And then this slips back in. Close the box. Like that. Very nice. Let's see, that one's gonna go in there. Okay, now these, both of these, are kind of like the decorations that you get when you're having a party and you open it out and it fans out. Some of them hang like garlands. Some of them are table decorations, but this is just paper doilies, and we folded them. We folded each side together and then folded them in half, so it's a pretty good sized doily. Let me go get my program. I'm still here. I was trying to find my glue stick, but I don't find it. So this is about a 12-inch paper doily, and you fold each side in to meet each other. You know, crease it, and then you fold the whole thing in half. And I think we did 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 6 of them. And then you just glue the center. So you would run glue here. Oh, I think they did have us run glue down here too. So a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue there. Stick them together, all 6 of them, and then when you open it up, it's beautiful. A big snowflake. Let's see if I can get it to lay out here. Yeah. See? Yeah, let me get this open. Probably stuck together a little bit. Yeah, I think that. screen it. Why won't this open? This that needs to open up right here. Oh, I don't know. It's just the glue bled through there a little bit. And probably got it packed up. There we go. Okay, now I think it'll work better. Yeah, there. So you see how pretty that is? It's just a snowflake. Use it as a decoration. You could put it on top of your tree if you wanted to. But anyway, so these two sides will be glued together. And then you just have a nice snowflake. That. You can fiddle around with it once you get it stuck together. But another very easy, very fast. And this is kind of the same thing, only it's cut different. These are small brown bags that we stack together. Same thing as that. Same. And we had a template where we cut this out. And again, the same concept. These will come around. Sorry. These will wrap around each other, and you glue that together, and look at that. See, this will be glued together. Isn't that awesome? That is so pretty. Yeah. So that was our projects that we made at the Make It Go Round is what it's called. And I'm going to show you a project that I worked on while I was there. I am so proud of. Have you ever bought something and you were supposed to make it, put it together, and you just never got it done? Well, a lot of people at this event brought things that projects that they have had for a while that they needed to finish or start. That was the case for me. I bought this project a year ago, and it was a project May had. It's a 49 and Market book and 49 and Market embellishments, and it, as you can see, it's a cookbook. And while I was gone, I found out that one of my granddaughters was proposed to, and she accepted. So now we're going to have another wedding. Her brother just proposed to his fiance a few months ago. So both of those kids are going to be getting married soon. I don't know when hers is. Her brother's getting married a year from now, next October, unless that changes, but that's the plan. But anyway, I think this will go to Cadence and Tate. But you see how beautiful this is? So you get the actual book and the inserts, but then there's a lot of other inserts to add to it. So you open it up. So right here, I think I'm going to put a picture of them. I think I might grab a picture off of Facebook of their engagement and put that there. I hope you can see. Yeah, you can see the whole book. Okay, so this is another place where they can put a picture. And you turn the page. And this is called a waterfall, this effect here where these open up. And so she can put 4 recipes here. Another recipe here. This is a pocket that she can use. Put another recipe here. This is for pictures that she can add of maybe she could add a picture of each of the recipes that she makes over here, something like that. Just a place to put a recipe if she wants, or just some journaling to tell about the thing she's making. If it's somebody in the family, if it's their recipe, Tate's her betrothed his name is Tate. And so, you know, it might be a recipe from his side of the family or her side of the family. And she can make journal notes on it and talk about when they ate it or what event their parent or grandparent would fix that meal for, something like that. And again, we have more pockets here. More places. There's lots of places in here to journal or to add another recipe. This says salads. And she could change these if she wants to. These will peel off. She could put a different tab on that. I just followed the instructions and put the things on, the labels on that they suggested. But anyway, she can change it. And here's some more that she can add in a recipe, or she can add in a journaling thing, a picture, whatever she would like to do right there. And here's another flip out. I flip up places that she can journal. This is a pocket. It's got more recipe cards in here. You see that? Paper. This project book is not available anymore, at least not at Maymay store. I may go on to 49 and Market and see if I can get one from them, just because I'd like to make another one, and maybe not this pattern, this paper, maybe something different. I don't know, but I'd kind of like to make another one. But it's not hard to make, but it is time consuming. Lots of this stuff, you have to put it all together. So lots of pieces, like a lot of this food and stuff. These are all separate pieces that you just paste or glue together. From oven to awesome. I love that. I'm not a glutton. I am an explorer of food. Isn't that fun? Oh, old memories and young hopes. That's fun. There's another flip out. These I just glued down. I didn't make them flips. Another pocket. Recipe cards. So these she can write on the back if she likes. I just think this is beautiful. Enjoy it all. I have no idea what her kitchen colors will be or anything about that, but I do know that she likes a cookware set from she's a movie star. I can't think of her name right now. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. I can't think of her name this second. But anyway, I bought her a big skillet for that set for her birthday one year. Or maybe it was her graduation, high school graduation. Reese Witherspoon, maybe. I think it's hers. No, I don't think it's Reese's. I think it's somebody else, but I can see her face, but I can't think of her name. Sorry. Anyway, anywhoozy. Okay, some more places for pictures if she would like. Or journaling spots. Cooking is a bit like cinema. It's the emotion that counts. Isn't that awesome? That's the end. I was so happy to get this done. This has been sitting around like a year, and so I was excited. I just love it. And that's one project that I completely finished while I was there. It's the only project. Let me show you something else. Should have brought these over originally, but anyway, it's okay. So another project that I bought from Maymay was a year's worth of folios, and I'm going to show you This is an example of a, whoops, that's the paper that I'm using. This is an example of the folio, of a folio. So all this is you open this up and you have these where you can put a picture. So the goal is that you print out some pictures of some events maybe that have been going on, and you put them in here. You can put a journal card in there with some notes on what you did, how you spent the summer, any vacation that you went on. So it's, you don't have to put a ton of pictures in here, just a few. And that's really kind of the goal, is to, yeah, it's still there. It's like that is on a stick. But anyway, the goal is to use this to put a few pictures in to remember the trips that you've been on. Here's another one. This is a fall. You can put a picture on the back. Same with this one. Picture on the back. Put a small picture here if you wanted to. Picture here. These are all for pictures. This is for some journaling. More pictures. See, it's pretty easy. That one has a magnet closure. Now this here is one that I did while I was there. This is January's. This is a waterfall, so you can have pictures on each one of these. Fun, I love waterfalls. This is a pocket, so you can put a picture here, picture there, do some journaling. You can put a picture back there if you want to. Just lots of things you can do. These are called folios. So that's January's. This is February. These I just mostly concentrated on getting the bases done. So this one I'll have a pocket here. This will be for pictures. These will be for pictures. So that's just the different, the outside, the cover is basically the same. But different insides, different flips and flaps and pockets. So that one's February. This one is March. So you got a nice pocket there. Here's a pocket. These are for pictures and journaling. And this will be the paper that I decorate it with. So that there. Ooh, oh no. Let's see if I can get that off. So that is March, and then here's April. This is as far as I got on these. So these will go together. These may fit together, I don't know yet. I have to look at the instructions, because I have instructions on each one of these, how to make them, and then these are part of that, part of this. So we'll put these all together, and this is the paper that I'll be decorating this one with. I have another sheet of paper that I have to cut out yet. Turn that right side up for you. So anyway, these are, when I get done, I'll have a folio for every year. So I'm going to take you with me when I start working on these to finish them up. I'll take you with me on some of them so you can see the process. And I can't give you measurements and things like that because that was a paid for project that May offered. So I can't give out all of her information that I paid for. But you can see me put them together and you can see me decorate them. And this is the paper package that we used. Just a second, let me see if I have the handy. Yep, 12 by 12 right here. So this is the 12 by 12 paper that goes with this. And also it came with a stamp set. So see, it'll be January, and then the next one is February, March, all that. You don't have to put these on. You can do anything you want to. But here's a stamp set that you can use. It says place photo here. So I'll use some of these, and journal here. I'll use some of these stamps on some of those pages. But lots of fun things you can use. Say cheese. Oh, so silly. But yeah, there. So you can see them kind of here. Let's see if I can get this up a little closer. So January, February, March, April, and so on, till you have a full year's worth of folios and pictures of what happened in a year's time. So anyway, all right, guys, that's all for today. I hope you have an awesome Monday. I'm going to plan to. I've got some errands to do. But anyway, as always, I love you a bushel and a peck. Like and subscribe and comment, please. Tell me how you like them. And if you want to see some more crafting videos from me, I'll be getting outside hopefully soon to do some more gardening things. See you soon. Bye.